Carlton were the reigning premiers, and in round 18 they headed to Victoria Park for one of the matches of the season against their old enemy, the Magpies, who were sitting 2 games clear on top of the ladder under second-year coach Neil Mann. It was first versus third. The Blues, under captain-coach John Nicholls, were flying high, and after a comfortable win over arch-rivals Richmond the previous week, well, the Magpies had won 9 of their last 10 coming into this blockbuster clash. Almost 38,000 fans packed Victoria Park and saw the home side lead at every change. 3 points at quarter time, 8 at half-time, and then a 6-goal-to-2 third quarter saw the Magpies skip out to a 29-point lead at the final change. But Collingwood fans were well aware of Carlton's ability to come from behind in big matches. Could the Blues pull out something special yet again? We'll pick up play at the start of the final term. It's round 18, 1973, Collingwood hosting Carlton at Victoria Park.
This match between Collingwood and Carlton about to get underway, with Collingwood in the box seat, 29 points in front as Thompson, who has been a great ruckman, gets the ball down. It comes out here where little Clifford goes for it. The 16-year-old playing his first game with Collingwood. Here's a chance for Collingwood. Salmon's been a great defender all day, backed up nicely by Cranage. This Collingwood half-back line has really held sway today. They've completely outplayed Carlton's half-forward line. And the kick goes out here to Clifford. Clifford, the 16-year-old, one of the youngest players to play league football, sends the ball forward towards Dunn. Dunn's taken some good marks at centre half forward. Here he is emerging with the ball, lining up the goal. It's offline though. There's going to be a battle here between McKenna and Southby. It's been interesting all day. Play on, they say, and there's a bit of indecision there, and Southby comes clear with the ball, boots it out to Dixon, who came on for Carlton in the first quarter or second quarter, replacing Crane.
Well, as you can see, our first big match tonight is the clash at Victoria Park, where Collingwood and Carlton staged a possible grand final preview. But the Magpies well on top. We join Ken Dakin and Doug Hayward for the final term.
Over the line to be thrown in. This game's been brimful of interest. It's been a hard, bruising affair. Not much between the teams, except that Collingwood got on top in the third quarter with some brilliant shooting for goal. They've been most accurate all day. Once again, the ball to be put in. Thompson, a lot has rested on his shoulders, doing battle here with Mackay now. Thompson has done practically all the ruck work for Collingwood.
In comes Thompson in front with Mackay there. Hand pass goes to Bissett. Bissett being a very constructive, creative player. Into the centre of the ground it goes, and young Clifford gets it again. Down he goes from Dool. Behind it's easily taken by Austin. An ugly-looking hand pass. Oh, Price. Beautifully done. Down to McKenna. Oh, that was champagne, Barry Price. Gee, that was beautiful. It wasn't his ball. He took every courageous risk in the business, and then after getting it delivered, it just so perfectly under pressure. And McKenna's got the chance to boot his 4th goal. He doesn't miss. There it goes. McKenna, goal number 4.
I think it'd be fair to say, Doug, he's had 4 shots, didn't he? 4 shots, yep. 4 goals. And he's taken full advantage of every opportunity. He's had 5 kicks for the day, but he certainly each 4 marks, but he's kicked 4 goals, and that takes his tally this season to 76, and his aggregate overall to 726. So McKenna has been a great pull forward, but his tussle with Southby's been brimful of interest. I wouldn't say that Southby's been a beaten player, but not by a long shot. He's played brilliantly at fullback. There's Thompson again getting the tap for Collingwood, sending them forward. They work the ball with speed and vigour. Out comes Hurst to break up the attack, though, for Carlton. Boot the ball down, but Clifton's in the way. Clifton's been a great player. He kicks into Jezelenko. He's backed up there by Salmon. Is it? Salmon's going to be penalised for holding the ball, and the free kick will go Carlton's way and will be taken by Dixon. Dixon on the wing. Dixon sends a hand pass, puts player under pressure, sends another hand pass. This one comes out to Pennell. Dummies around, sends the ball up to Big Nicholls. Nicholls flying to the ball. Thompson in front, I thought, held it. Play on, and then Cranage is pulled round the neck, and Cranage will take the free kick. And he's been a good defender for Collingwood. Collingwood's defence, which was a little bit suspect, has played extremely well. And now Collingwood go away through O'Callaghan, shoot the ball out wide. Carlton's chance to mark, and it's taken by Austin. Austin, a promising player, has played pretty well for the Blues. Not the best kick in the world. This one is a better one. penetrating kick into the scoring zone. Nichols went high. Ashman waiting down, gets to Jesaulenko. Jesaulenko's going to have a shot at goal. He hooks it around. Was it there? It's close. It is. Another goal to Jesaulenko, and that's his third. Jesaulenko has kicked 3-3. And that was a much-needed goal for the Blues at the 4.5-minute mark of the final quarter. Carlton 11-12-78 to Collingwood 17-5-107.
It's 29 points. We've still got the difference. 8, yes, 29 still.
That's it.
Yes, back in the centre with umpire Robinson.
Collingwood, I think, Doug, had won their last 6 matches against Carlton here at Collingwood.
Yes, they're a particularly hard team to beat at home. As Thompson once again doing a lot of work, picked up nicely by Walsh, taken by Mackay, and Mackay takes them up. He's looking to the umpire for a penalty, mark number 6. The big, long, rangy fellow, he thumps a long kick. It's too high and too wide for John Nichols, and that's another behind to Carlton. Their kicking has been bad today. 11-13, 79. Collingwood, wonderful kicking, 17-5, 107, and some of their goals have really been copybooked. Twiggy Dunn kicked one beautiful angle goal after doing one of those nonchalant, balking runs of his that you don't expect of a man of his physique, and it's Dennis O'Callaghan who's going to kick out. And down comes Drizzly Rain as O'Callaghan kicks out in the direction of Thompson and Jones. They've had a wonderful battle, these two, all day. Oh, wonderful mark in front by Dixon. There's 5'10.5", beats the two Giants. Dixon. Downfield it goes. Good leap, Clifton. A wonderful leap by Clifton that time. And Clifton, who we think had his number taken. The umpire says, come back, Jeff. And I think that's right. The whistle had blown and the umpire had come in to break up a pack of players. Clifton took...
Talking to Mackay, I think, there, Doug.
Clifton took the opportunity, but and it was worth trying it, but the fact it didn't come up, lost his side nothing. Clifton's been a pretty sound player. Downfield, Len Thompson with, oh no, couldn't play it to Keogh. Keogh a long run, then boots it back, and Mackay and Clifton once again. Clifton wins it. Clifton wins it hands down. In aerial skill, they've taken most of the marks of Collingwood, the ones that matter. Peter Jones is the only one who's thwarted their supremacy in the air. John Nichols has taken a few good ones. Here comes Jonesy. The word, he's played a good game. Mark number 10. Done some wonderful ruck work too. Kicks a long one downfield. Clifton in front. Mackay's the leaper. Oh, he loves that riding leap. He's the highest leaper in the league, I think, consistently. And that was a real Mackay special, that one. David Mackay is only about 15 to 20 metres out. At 20 metres of the man, the mark be. Comes in, shoots for goal with great deliberation and made it. Well, Carlton has still got a chance. There's only 7 minutes of the last term gone. There's number 43, David Mackay, who kicks his own first goal. And there's the scoreboard. Carlton 12-13, Collingwood 17-5, 22 points the difference.
Well, Collingwood led by 3 points at quarter time, 8 points at half time, and when the last quarter started, they were 29 points in front. And in the third quarter, their little men did all the damage. They made the Carlton players look giddy as they moved the ball around very quickly indeed. As Thompson still in the ruck, trying to win it. Weirmouth gets it, a long hand pass to Gott, who has played a constructive game. Gott goes through, breaks a tackle. He'll shoot this well down towards the scoring zone. He does. It could be pretty close as Hurd goes for it. He's under pressure there from Vin Waite, and there'll be a throw-in, as you can see, just near the left-hand behind post. Collingwood deep in attack. Collingwood 17-5 to Carlton 12-13. Big Jones in the ruck. He's been one of the best big players on the day. Hurd gets in front of him, knocks it down. Again, it's forced over the line. I think, no, it's not. Weirmouth comes in. Weirmouth's got a lead here from Max Richardson. Max Richardson, one of Collingwood's best players, coming in for about kick number 18. Gets it forward, but Carlton are there to break up the attack. Move the ball out onto Collingwood's left half forward line, where Dool gets a long hand pass in. It comes to Jackson, who's had a pretty quiet day. He's going to get a free. Tackle, not in possession, said the umpire, and Jackson will take the free pretty well in the centre of the triangle and kicks it wide out into the open spaces. There's no one there. Mackay comes streaming towards it. Got a lot of pace for a big fellow. Boots the ball in short, looking here for Byrne, and Byrne takes the mark for Carlton, almost centre half forward. The Blues with an opportunity to go deep into attack again. Fighting back on this final quarter. Oh, it's a long penetrating kick. Big Nichols setting himself for it. Couldn't quite mark it. It comes down. In comes Ashman. Ashman dives on the ball. is held. Out comes Walls, punching the ball forward and putting it through from behind. I don't know whether that should have been done or not. That was not in favour of Carlton. That was more in favour of Collingwood. And Carlton move on to 12-14-86 to Collingwood 17-5, 107. And we're about 9 minutes into the final quarter. And Clifton, who has kicked in magnificently, will put the ball into play.
Yes, I don't think there's much value for Carlton in that one from Robert Walls. Out wide it goes, and Peter Jones is underneath it to do battle. In front, I'd play it to Collingwood. Oh, I would have played that one. That was bad luck for Brown. Jones takes mark number 11. Downfield it goes. Len Thompson goes up high. Above him, Mackay. A screwing kick goes back from Walsh. Picked up there by Lee Adamson, a very good player. And wide out to the flank, it goes out of bounds as Doug Gott is closest to it. But Adamson, who was tipped by most of us, would have his hands completely and utterly full or out of control against Robert Walls, has taken the points completely. Here's Byrne. Byrne's got the chance to shoot for goal, which he does, but it's never on line. And once again, a very poor Carlton kick. The scoreboard remains unaltered. Carlton 12-14 and Collingwood 17-5. Nichols and Thompson are going to do battle. Thompson got there first, badly handled by Peter Hall. Out wide it goes to Walsh. Walsh goes diving after it. Umpire has only one decision left, umpire Robinson. Carlton still in attack, trailing by 21 points. Again, the two big fellows. Well played, Len Thompson. Down it goes to Max Richardson. He kicks into Robert Walls. Here's Big Len, looks for a free kick. Nicely picked up by Cranage. Cranage then boots it out of danger out wide. O'Bourne been a wonderful player in the flank. Onto his left foot. He's in business now. He'll get around him. He does. And looks for Georgie Bissett. It'll be over the line out of bounds and slithers off the greasy turf. Darkness coming down. Centre wing position.
Well, the Collingwood defence, which was believably a little bit suspect before this game, has played extremely well, particularly the half-back line, consisting of Salmon, Walls, Adamson and Cranage. And here's the free going to Jackson. Jackson's appealing for a 15-metre penalty, but he's not going to get it. The ball wasn't passed back to him very gently.
No, it certainly wasn't.
Anyhow, Jackson with the ball now. Sends it forward, looking for Walls. The ball is knocked down by Adamson. Walls has got it now. Sends it forward. Big John Nichols moving to the ball. Has a chance to hand pass. Intercepted by Thompson. Nichols recovers. Gets it back. Where a free kick's going against Carlton, I think, for holding the ball.
He played it as throwing from Nichols, I think.
Did he?
Yep.
Yeah, could have gone either way. I thought it might have gone against the little Carlton player Ashman to hold him, but you're right, Doug. Throwing the ball was the decision, and Big Len Thompson is to take the free kick. And my word, he's done a lot of work today for Collingwood. It's a beautiful kick out wide. Looking out there for Brown. Brown punches the ball away from Jones. Grabbed by Salmon, who's been a great player. Shoots defensively towards the boundary line where it'll be thrown in. Midfield on the outer side of the ground. It's been a really tough, hard game. A big crowd here, almost a capacity crowd, around about the 39,000 mark.
Jones once again. Down it comes to Pennell. Pennell's kick is smothered. Walsh loses it, then regains it. Kicks it high on there against Little for his side as it goes down. Jesselenko underneath it. Jesselenko almost took a good one. Taken by Max Richardson, who's been a power of strength. Looks for Georgie Bissett. He's a great little player, colourful player. His kicking has been beautiful all day. Bissett out wide. Look at this. Wayne Richardson just keeps running and takes the mark. Richardson, Wayne, quiet first half. Brilliant second quarter when he got 10 kicks. Now kick number 22. It's nicely taken down there by McKenna, but the umpire says Robert Walls. He went over the mark, and Wayne Richardson has taken 10 metres closer.
Richardson has taken 10 marks, Doug, as well as his 20-odd kicks. Had a big influence in the game in the third quarter.
Tremendous third quarter. He and Bissett and brother Max, of course, play together perfectly. O'Bourne too. Look at that kick. It's a long one. It's a goal. Wearmouth it was. Roving behind the pack. Very intelligent football because the ball is greasy now and there's always a big chance it'll go over the back and not come down in front. He was the only one there, ran into an open goal, and that just about sealed it for Collingwood.
I should say so, Doug, at the 14-minute mark of the last quarter. That's Collingwood's 18th goal. 18-5 to Carlton, 12-14. And Collingwood have looked pretty good. Their small men have done a lot of damage. I think perhaps too they've held us way in the air. Carlton have broken down badly on their half-forward line. Here's Collingwood going forward again. Jackson comes in, loses the ball. It's picked up by Price. Price a little bit underside. Flanks it out to Bissett. Here he comes, moving to the ball and takes it again. And he can go on as Hurst overran him. And little Bissett, look at him screaming around the boundary line. Threads it up towards the goal. And the mark taken here by Max Richardson, who gets a nice old spear on the back from Pennell. And he'll take the kick for Collingwood. Now, Max Richardson has had 9 marks for the day and is coming in for kick number 18. And he's on a fairly acute angle, but close in, shouldn't miss it. He's kicked 1. This could be goal number 2. There it goes, and he bangs it right through, right out over the stand, the outer stand. And goal number 2 to Max Richardson, and I think that the Magpies have it sewn up. Magnificent kicking, 19-5, 119 points to Carlton, 12-14, 86 at the 15-minute mark of the final quarter. He's played a magnificent game, Max Richardson, Doug. He's scouted very cleverly. He's a wonderful ruck rover. I should say he's one of the best in the game.
Well, he was in the stateside for that reason this year, and I think his courage has once again been the highlight. He's taken 2 or 3 marks which only an enormously courageous player would even try to take. Downfield it goes from Walsh. Jesselenko thumps it down. Picked up by Mackay. Mackay tackled again. Could have been a free that time to Salmon. Len Thompson gets it. Umpire's whistle is blown. And I think it is a free kick to Salmon. Salmon had a magnificent second quarter, incidentally, when he got 9 kicks. He's now on about kick number 15, but been a very staunch half-back flanker. Underrated type of player, but a very good part of the Collingwood machine. Out it goes to Cranage, this young babyface who we've had on our program on Saturday nights is a very fine young player too. And here's Wayne again. Wayne Richardson running riot now. Always seems to be alone. Shows tremendous strength, and of course he's a long kick. Downfield it goes. As all Collingwood arms went for it, punched away by Hurst. Out wide, picked up by Dixon, who replaced Crane in the second quarter. Dixon down looking for Jezza. Jezza beautifully punched away by Salmon. Taken by Pennell. Pennell to Jackson. Jackson takes the mark. Jackson in the centre of the ground at this stage. Sydney Jackson and Robert Walls, the 2 half-forwards, have had a very quiet day. Down it goes. Walsh goes up. Here's a chance for Ashman. He must kick this one. He does. A belated goal to Carlton. A very quiet crowd. And Carlton have had plenty of scoring opportunities. They hit the post twice, once from Jesselenko and once from Nichols. Incidentally, both of these players kicked 3 apiece. But there's the scoreboard, well in favour of Collingwood.
Well, Collingwood's goal kickers, McKenna's kicked 4. These are the main ones. O'Bourne, who has played a very constructive game, damaging game. 2 goals, 3 to Ross Dunn and 2 to Hurd. They're the main goal kickers for Collingwood. Nichols 3 for Carlton, and Jesselenko also 3 goals. There's Big Jones, who has been a great battler all day, getting the ball out to Dixon. Dixon's... not Dixon, Byrne, out towards Jesselenko. Jesselenko in short. Ashman goes for it. Overruns it. Kick off the ground. Kicking in danger against Carlton. And the free kick will go to Bissett. Bissett, tenacious little player, has been a wonderful acquisition, a wonderful recruit for Collingwood. He's been the best buy in the league. He came from Footscray, of course, and he's very constructive. There's a beautiful pass straight out to Wearmouth. Wearmouth breaks a tackle as... Paul came in, the ball driven forward up towards Hurd. Hurd, a big lumbering fellow, couldn't quite get to it. Wayne Richardson's got a tackle, loses possession of the ball. The umpire says he'll bounce it, I think.
Look at Peter.
Yep, no, it's going to Peter. Peter's going out. He said, right, fair enough. Holding the ball, and he flanks it out here to Robert Walls. Walls has the ball knocked away. In comes Adamson, tackled. Umpire says play on, and another player pulled out by Carlton. And Carlton giving away a lot of free kicks, and it's Doug Gott to take this free for Collingwood. Collingwood have looked really good since half-time. They led them by 8 points, and their third quarter was brilliant.
Got the left footer over Jones's head, this one. Nicely picked up by Pennell. Pennell out wide where it's going to be Bissett and Ashman. Look at the little Georgie go for it. Ashman's got 2 against him, and it's nicely taken by Salmon with plenty of pace. Jesselenko comes in to assist. Bissett dodges perfectly, kicks it beautifully. Out in a flash it goes to Wearmouth. He loves the run too. Or is it young Clifford it is? Down it from Clifford. Big pack fly behind is McKenna. He's a bit slow. Dool comes through. It's Weirmouth in the van this stage, but he takes it over the line, out of bounds. They're still battling on the line for it. Peter Hall's number 31. He replaced Armstrong, who was a big blow. Armstrong played a magnificent first quarter for Carlton, then took a heavy blow on the leg, limped out the second quarter. They brought him on after half-time, but eventually he was taken off. Up they go once again. It's kicked out wide there by Hurst. Underneath it, Byrne. Past everybody except Richardson Wayne. He left foots it across, and beautiful kick it was once again, and the mark is taken at centre half forward.
O'Bourne, is it?
I think it's O'Bourne, and what a damaging player he's been. He's full of class, this fellow.
Mark number 9.
Magnificent left foot kick. That's the worst one he's done today. I think that Austin that time almost felt he was going to run into the goal umpire. He seemed to be temporarily obscured. It's through for one behind, and Collingwood 120 points on the board, which is 19-6, and Carlton 13-14, 92. Kick out by Southby. Jackson in front, marks on his chest. Southby has played superbly. McKenna's kicked 4 goals, but they've come from perfect passes, and McKenna's converted them beautifully, of course. Jesselenko and Salmon. Salmon wins another one. Out it goes to Cranage. Cranage then boots it out towards the half-forward flank. Underneath it, it's missed that time by Carlton's Austin. He's a bit slow, gets his kick towards the centre, punched away by Cranage, picked up by Wayne Richardson. Wayne Richardson left foots it out wide. Hurd. Down they go over, and Pennell's got the chance. Tries a hand pass out wide. Oh, they're fiddling there as Waite. Back to Pennell it goes. Pennell in the gloom on the University wing goes out wide, and it's Peter Hall who misses it. That's the outer wing, and it's over the line, out of bounds.
When we had that spate of goals by Collingwood in the third quarter, we got a bit rugged too. I think there could be a few reports after this game. A few numbers were taken, but here Collingwood go away through Weirmouth, get the ball out, and away they go. Ball kicked towards Bissett, too high from him, and Waite coming right out from the back pocket, clears it away with a beautiful penetrating kick. Out comes Adamson to take the mark. My word, he's played well this far. Not Adamson, that was O'Callaghan this time. And the half-back line of Collingwood has been right on top. Salmon, Adamson and Cranage. And there's the kick up towards Hurd, who takes the mark in front of Jackson. Hurd, very useful player, has taken 5 marks so far, gets the ball out wide to Weirmouth. He's had a quiet first half, has come into his own in the second half. In fact, all the Collingwood little players have done a lot of damage. There's the kick right into the scoring zone, knocked away from Southby. Out it comes again, close to the boundary line. Dool's got it, a long hand pass, finds Ashman. Ashman in turn to Mackay. Mackay will clear the ball out wide, looking there for Keogh, but Keogh interfered with his opponent, and the free kick will go Collingwood's way and will be taken by Jeff Clifton. Clifton, who had his number taken, I believe, in the third quarter.
And been one of Collingwood's very good players. Jeff Clifton is another one, and been one of their excellent players is Master Max Richardson. These brothers, what an acquisition they've been from West Australia. Max Richardson's picked up the Ruck Rover game to the man of Bourne. There it goes out. Yours, brother. And Wayne Richardson gets another kick.
Tremendous understanding between them.
I think they know each other fairly well. Bissett and O'Bourne have also been great factors in this short passing game that's been so successful against Carlton here today. Downfield it goes. In front it was almost Twiggy done. Hurst, it's on behind the play. And a hand pass goes out. Picked up by Austin, the awkward-looking kick out wide to Byrne. Byrne's got the chance in front of Gott. He hits it on.
Look at this, though, Doug. Don't worry about the play. Look what's going on behind it.
Well, play goes on. Yes. Which one will we watch? We'll watch the play as it's taken by Walsh. Walsh is downfield, and the mark is nicely taken. Taken as he slithered down there by Dixon. Dixon at centre half forward. Magnificent long kick in the Nichols direction. Umpire's whistle blows. Nichols, no, it was 3 for 1 behind. I thought the whistle had gone for a free kick, and it's Jeff Clifton to take it. Clifton taking his time in the dying moments of the game. About 23.5 minutes have gone. Straight down the centre looking for Hurd. Hurd hits it cleverly over the back, and off goes Price. Price then kicks it looking for McKenna. The perfect pass and the perfect spoil. Back it goes towards Wearmouth. His kick off the ground gains nothing. Down goes Mackay. Here comes Collingwood through Max Richardson. Peter, you're in trouble. Not put the ball very well. Down he goes again. And, it's honours. It's picked up there by Hurst. Play goes on as Hurst boots him here behind the play. There's O'Callaghan and Bissett. Picked up by Jesselenko. Free kick to Alex Jesselenko.
A lot of niggling going on behind the play. A tremendous amount.
A nasty quarter. Robert Walls takes a mark.
Been very quiet, hasn't it? That's only his third mark for the day. And how many kicks, Kevin? 6 kicks to Walls. Been completely outplayed by Adamson. Walls perhaps can put this through. He's within kicking range. There it is. It's a long kick, offline though, and through for a behind to Carlton. And that brings up their 16th behind. They're 13-16-94 to Collingwood, right on the target. 19-6-120. Collingwood since half-time have kicked 9-2, I think. 9-2 since half-time.
Clifton, a long one out wide again, looking for Hurd. Jones has been a gallant player. There's no other word for it. Tries to back it away from him and Hurd gets the mark.
He's appealing for it too.
He's never quiet, is Peter. Out wide it goes and taken nicely by young Cranage. Matting now in the gloom on the outer wing. He's almost on half-back flank as he kicks a long one downfield looking for Dunn. A great leap by Mackay was successful and a fine mark. 19-6 to 13-16 out wide it goes. Not well done, Mackay, because Dixon's under a lot of pressure there as it goes over the line out of bounds. Cranage was the man who came down to meet him. Free kick to Dixon. Dixon replaced Gary Crane, who was injured. Mackay again, another mark. It's not often that Mackay doesn't take his 9 or 10. That's mark number 9. A wonderful kick from him downfield. In front is Hurd. Nichols goes up high. Thompson punches away very cleverly. Picked up there by Walsh. Walsh is tackled beautifully by Max Richardson. Took too long with Walsh that time, and Richardson came onto him very quickly, pushed him in the side. Over the line he goes, Walsh and ball. It'll be Len Thompson, 2 old opponents in Thompson and Nichols. Nichols always looking for that front position against the Giant Len. Giant Len got it down beautifully to Bissett. Bissett gets it out wide. Underneath it, chances there for Pennell. Oh, they're going down everywhere now. Picked up by Hurd. Out it goes to Price. Price in a flash to Dunn. Taken away by Jackson. Down they go. Picked up by Price again. Price the short pass. Easily done. And once again it's Rod O'Born. Off he goes. He'll have a shot for goal and he'll probably... No, he doesn't. He kicks it off direction. He's kicked so accurately that I thought O'Born would get that one, but it's through for one behind. But the match is fading away to a dismal finish because Collingwood are now killing Carlton. There's been Waite. There's a few very nasty incidents, and Waite was in a few of them.
Light rain starting to fall and movement in the crowd. A few of the umbrellas going up like mushrooms all around the ground as Southby puts the ball into play. It's out wide and the mark taken out there by Dixon. Dixon, who came on in place of Crane, was injured in the first quarter. Dixon's kick, not a bad one. Onto the right half-forward line where the mark is taken by Hall of Carlton. Hall, wasting no time, goes on with it, puts Carlton into attack again, brings the ball up towards Byrne, but Gott's in the way. Big Nichols is there, through the ball, two-handed out to a teammate, and he'll be penalised. That was a bad one, Nick, really was. It was so obvious. And umpire Robinson, who was right on the spot, had no trouble picking it up. Robinson's umpired pretty well too, and it hasn't been an easy game to umpire. It's been pretty tough and bruising at times.
A typical Collingwood-Carlton clash. They've had some very heavy ones over the recent years because they've been two of the great sides, of course. Pennell kicks it down. Clifton almost took another one. Here comes Jesselenko, tackled by Thompson, beats them all. Off he goes. Long hand pass out wide to Hall. Peter Hall then shoots for goal. It's a good-looking kick by Peter Hall, and it's through for a major. Collingwood 19-7 and Carlton 14-16. That was a belated goal, of course. Brings up their century. 21 points behind. Peter Hall was a replacement for Armstrong. That's the second time that the captain, Coach Nichols, has been penalised for throwing. The first one, there might have been some doubt, but That one was a real offside throw. It was a beauty. It was no doubt in the world that he ever seemed to try to punch that one. Up go Hurd and Jones. Jackson comes through. Jones, on again.
He's taken a buffeting, as Peter Jones today really has. And the free kick is going to Hurd. Hurd to take it right in the centre. Playing very nearly at an end. We had about 29 minutes of play in the final quarter, and Hurd will put this deep into attack. Collingwood have had their slide edge all day. Moves the ball onto their centre-half forward line. Merging with it there was young Ashman. Couldn't break clear. He's backed up by Dool. Dool boots the ball in short, looking for Jezelenko. And Jezelenko was steady. No, he won't. He handballs on to teammate coming through, and Keogh dashing downfield with the ball for Carlton. Gets it out to Dixon. Dixon can get it just inside the line. Bring it across to Nichols. He does. The big fellow waits for it. Punched away by Thompson. Well done, Thompson. Gets it clear. Comes out to Wayne Richardson, coming in for about kick number 27. Being a brilliant player in the second half. The best man on the ground in the second half. No two ways about it. And his damaging play in the third quarter had a big factor on this game. 19-7, Collingwood to Carlton 14-16.
Yes, it was in that third quarter they bolted away, and the captain of Collingwood was a great player. Picked up by Hurst, his kick is smothered. Price has got it. Hand passes to Bissett. Bissett then kicks it out wide, a little too wide this time. Here comes that brilliant fullback Southby. It'll be hard to bounce that slippery ball, Jeff. McKenna's on the ground. Southby beats him. Long hand pass across to Jackson. Jackson's got time. Gets his left foot and boots it across straight to Bissett. Bissett can't reach it. David Mackay still battling very hard for Carlton. Goes for the run. This is danger. Got 3-1 against him. Adamson came in. Arms outstretched. Free kick against Adamson. Downfield it goes. Nichols and Thompson spoilt Nichols superbly again. Salmon's got it. Salmon out wide where Dixon and young Clifford go for it. Dixon gets it nicely. Gives it back to Keogh. Keogh run to Callaghan. Going to try go round him. Gets a short one down across to Ashman, and Ashman takes the mark. Keogh has not had a brilliant day, but when he's got the ball, he's kicked it to position very well.
My word, Thompson's playing an effective game on Nichols in this final quarter. A lot of rested on Thompson all day long. He's rucked magnificently, and now he's spelling in the back pocket, and he's constantly punching the ball away from Nichols. Here's Peter Hall having a shot at goal. It's a good one too. I think it's there. It is. Goal number 2 to Peter Hall, who came on, and there's the siren, and it's all over. And Collingwood beat Carlton. Collingwood maintaining their good record against the Blues at Victoria Park. They've beaten them now 7 times in the last 8 occasions that they've met here. There's the final scoreboard. Collingwood 19-7, 121 to Carlton 15-16, 106.